So every once in a while we get to look back, especially me, and I look back at my older videos and I just kind of thought to myself like, wow, when I owned my iPhone 11 Pro, there weren't really a lot of problems that a lot of people were complaining about at the time, especially many weeks and many months later after its release. Now there were a couple of minor things here and there that maybe some people may like say that I make a video about to kind of like, whatever. But what I will tell you though is that era of me owning my iPhone 11 Pro, it was just such a smooth transitional period from an iPhone 10 to an iPhone 11 Pro beyond just probably after when I switched back to my iPhone 10. So I bought the 11 Pro, I switched back to my iPhone 10 and I used my 11 Pro again. And I really didn't find too many issues with that specific phone. And I tried really hard to find specific issues because then I can make videos about it and people can start talking about it and Apple can fix it. But there were really not that many issues that were specifically for the 11 Pro series. Now for the 11 and probably even the 11 Pro Max, there were some issues, but specifically with my 11 Pro, the only issue I really had was when I fully turned off my iPhone 11 Pro and I turned it back on. Sometimes it would hang and sometimes it wouldn't turn on properly. But other than that, that was few and far between. It didn't happen every day. And that was a super awesome thing. It was a very basic situation that I was in. It was a very seamless experience and I had a really good time owning it. And that's an amazing thing. And now with my iPhone 12 Pro, before iOS 14.3, I was running into issues all the time. My text messages weren't working properly. iMessages weren't working. I wasn't getting notified of like pretty much half the notifications I got. And there just seemed to be a huge battery drain going with this phone as well. But when I was using iOS 13 on my iPhone 11 Pro, I had an amazing experience without a doubt on all my versions of software, on all my phone, on my iPhone 11 Pro. And that was the first thing. And the thing I missed the most was I didn't have to overthink anything. With my iPhone 12 Pro, I kind of have to assume that the 12 Pro is inconsistent. Even now with 14.3, it's actually gotten a lot better with 14.3, but still, I don't know if my battery is going to last all day or not. I don't know if I use a specific app, for example, FaceTime. Typically, it does take up a little bit more storage than usual or a little bit more, energy than usual, but still, I don't know if that's going to be a huge, toll on the battery. On my 11 Pro, that really wasn't the case. I was able to go the whole day and then some if I needed to. With this phone, I'm not really too sure, and that's something that I really do miss. I miss the consistency of the iPhone 11 Pro, but I also miss the consistency of the whole entire iPhone 11 lineup. Now, before the iPhone 11 screen repair issue that Apple pushed out, that was something that I actually was looking at that specific phone about, and I was thinking to myself, that phone is perfect. There were no issues, there were no anything. But now, a year later, we did find out that the iPhone 11 had a specific screen issue, which is, it happens, it's totally okay. But with the 11 Pro, I will tell you, I didn't really find any problems with it, and if Apple were to push out some type of recall problem with it, I would be totally shocked just like how anybody else would be. But I will tell you, at the end of the day, during that era of owning the iPhone 11 Pro and using it as a main phone every single day, it was a dependable phone and it was a device that I could look at and be super comfortable with, taking it from point A to point B, and I wasn't afraid that this phone was going to randomly not work on me. Randomly, I wouldn't get text messages or notifications if the battery life wouldn't last me all day, and and pretty much those type of situations. I don't want to be in this case where, I'm out somewhere and my phone just dies. With my 11 Pro, I never had that issue. With my 12 Pro, it kind of is alluding to me that I might get into that situation at some point. Right now, it's perfectly fine, but I don't know how long that specific situation is going to last. So that really pretty much covers it up for the most part. If you guys have any other questions or anything, let me know in the comment section below. Hit the like button, that would mean so much, but definitely hit that subscribe button. Every single subscriber that we get really does count, so it means so much if you guys could hit that. Also check out the other links down in the description as well. My Twitter, my Instagram, my other channels. More importantly than everything else, I love every single one of you guys. Hopefully I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace out till then.